I'm Mary, a librarian turned book reviewer with a focus on stories written for kids, tweens, and teens. Today, I get to share with you this book called The Cat with the Crooked Tail. This is a story about a cat named Miss Merida Brown who lives on a farm, and she loves hanging out with the other cats on the farm. But Miss Merida Brown was born with a little crooked tail, and she's a little bit small in stature. So when all of the other animals start climbing around inside the barn, going up high, traveling on all of the obstacles in there, she gets a little bit nervous and she's not really brave enough to give it a try. She's afraid that her tail isn't going to help her balance, that she might fall. But when her friend Ziggy invites her to give it a try with him, she learns that the only limitations she has were those she put upon herself. This story is a really lovely addition to the Creative Movement series by Once Upon a Dance. It is a little bit different in the fact that it focuses on movement in general, not just dance movement. So there's a lot of opportunity for obstacle courses to be built. Readers are going to be really inspired to create their own in their own homes. So things like balance beams or going around obstacles or jumping over things or crawling under things. And all of those activities are really great for gross motor movement development. So this is a really lovely addition to stories for young readers, especially ones who need a little bit more movement. So whether it's in a classroom, dance setting, or even at home, this is a really nice addition. As you can see, this is set up like a lot of the other books in the dance series. So you've got the illustrations here on the left, you have the text up on the right, and then you have the movement demonstrated in pictures and also written about. So this one's a little bit different than the others in style because it has the writing in this little beam across the top and then the pictures below. So instead of it being just half of the page by itself, it's kind of broken into little chunks, which is kind of nice as a change. Then also the illustrations are in colored pencil design, so you see a lot of lines going through them. So you see the lines on the fence, the lines on the ground, the lines even in the cats and the decorations. So it has a very iconic style, and you'll see that it looks a lot like a barn. So you have farm life for these animals. They're outside. There's a lot of interaction between them, but they do, even though they are interacting with one another, they're not as anthropomorphized as a lot of animals tend to be in books for children. So this is a really great way to engage with movement in a new and fun way. As you can see, the text is a bit longer, so it is good for older elementary school age readers if they're going to be reading along with the text, ones who have a longer attention span to listen to the story. And then you can read it in its entirety at once, or you can do just the movement, or you can do just the pictures, or any combination of them. So this is really lovely. You'll see Ballerina Kenora demonstrating the movements, but there's a lot of opportunity for creative interpretation as well. So young readers and their caregivers are going to really love this story about a cat who, despite her seeming problems with balance and her trepidation in trying new things, decides to give it a go, and she's got a very inspiring story. So even readers who might feel a little bit trepidatious themselves, they're going to find some inspiration here with Miss Merida Brown's story. If this sounds like a great fit for you, I hope you look for it at your favorite bookstore.